once you get in contract with us, we're going to be sending you weekly updates. So typically our rehabs are broken down into phases. So phase 1 has to do with a lot of demoing and getting all that trash out of there. A lot of the properties that we buy require extensive renovations. There's a lot of stuff in there that needs to be removed. Then step 2, we're gonna be putting in all the mechanicals, getting rid of some of the old, electric or plumbing, or the old mechanicals like your furnace, your hot water tank and stuff like that, and even probably potentially putting a new roof in. So that all takes about 14 days. And then in that second week, we're gonna be getting it inspected by a third party. So that's key, because a lot of our investors want to know that they're investing in a safe house, a sound house that's going to last for the long term. So once it gets inspected, we go into phases 3 and 4. So we're going to be sending you weekly updates so that you know what's going on with your property.
That's the thing everybody wants to know. When they're investing in a property, they want to know that it's going to last long term. And us being investors ourselves, we use high quality materials. We're not putting carpet in these homes. If the resident has a dog or spills something, we're not having to replace carpet. We use high quality laminate flooring or tile, or we restore hardwood floors. That's just one little thing. But the major mechanicals, the major expenses that could come up from a home, we're making sure there's at least 5 years life left on this stuff, or we're gonna replace it and make it all brand new. And we use a third-party inspector, so you don't even have to take our word for it. When this property is being fixed up, the third-party inspector is going to give their opinion. We're going to go through these inspection reports together, and you're going to know exactly what's going on with your property every step of the way.
And here's the thing, we want to make sure that you're comfortable every step of the way. That's why we want to be fully transparent on what's going on with your house. You're going to see that home inspection the first time and then even the second time. So there's going to be other checks and balances for you. Once we get into typically the phase 4 of the rehab, it's getting ready to be done and then put on the market for a renter. The next step is actually to get that appraisal. The appraisal gets ordered right around the 3rd and 4th phase of the rehab. Once that gets done, we get the report back. Then the leasing agent is going to be leasing out this property. So we market it to numerous channels all over the web. Also, any leads that have come in through our own marketing efforts, and then we put that tenant into a series of checks. So we're checking for background, we're checking for their employment, making sure that they're gainfully employed. So it goes through a series of checks so that this tenant's going to pay rent every month at the same time, and they're going to stay in there for the term of their lease.